at the AccuWeather forecast. I took a long walk with the dog yesterday, took a picture of all the beautiful flowers that were a little soggy, but it was amazing.
Soggy. Well, you know, Mother Nature is just trying to make you feel seen and heard, Michelle. I know it's a tough morning with that Duke loss, and we're just going to have the gloomy weather to match. Right now, 44 degrees in the park and cloudy, but we are already seeing showers in part of the area after a round of thunderstorms overnight. Waking up to 40s for most of the tri-state, 38 in Liberty, but 41 in Newburgh, 43 for Morristown, 45 in Islip. Here's a look at the radar. So the city right now dry, but clearly our northern suburbs are already seeing the rain. Kingston getting a round of heavy rain as we speak. That's moving out of Denning and tracking north and east. But we're seeing fairly widespread rain for the majority of the Hudson Valley into Fairfield County, northwest New Jersey, and Pike County, PA, also seeing rain. This is associated with a weak front that will keep rain in play for the first half of your Sunday. You see those showers move through. And then a little bit of a lull for late afternoon, early evening. It'll be cloudy. It'll be cool with highs in the 50s. Then late tonight into first thing tomorrow morning, another round of showers, a few wet flakes possible well north and west, and then a second front finally helping to dry us out by Tuesday as conditions turn quite chilly. So we remain unsettled. We remain soggy today with showers favoring the first half of the day. You see that 40 to 80% rain chance between about 9 and noon, and temperatures today topping out just in the mid 50s. It is good to see drier weather just ahead, but the trade-off is we do get quite chilly moving into the middle of the week. I'll have the full AccuWeather forecast coming up. Michelle?
Thank you so much. It was
Yeah, we're going to start with Astro, who I am absolutely confident is a really, really sweet dog, but nothing has ever screamed I'd like to speak to the manager more than this picture. I look at the face. I mean, this dog has a complaint.
He's a Karen. It's a Karen dog.
Oh, hilarious.
Frankie is really embodying how I feel about this current weather pattern. It has been so gloomy, and we're right back to the wet weather this morning. Those showers should taper off a bit moving toward midday. From there, cloudy and cool. So yeah, Frankie, I'm with you, man. And we also have Jackson. This is Big Dog Sunday, and Jackson has a big treat, right? So good on you, Jackson. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Today is starting soggy. We're watching the showers move back in as we speak after some overnight thunderstorms. Again, it's not a total washout. By about midday, we can taper off those showers with cloudy, cool conditions. But we're not done with the rain yet. We have another round coming tonight into tomorrow morning. I'll let you know if that messes with our Monday morning commute in the full AccuWeather forecast after the break. Funny. We're starting with Mr. Baxter. That's my fashion inspo this afternoon. He's ready for the rainy day. Megan, Jerry, thank you for sharing. We also have Groovy Girl here from Carol, who is ready for spring. I love the daffodils. I'm glad they found a dry moment because there haven't been many recently. We'll get back to the dry weather Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's much cooler. We have Megatron and Harley Quinn here playing some fetch in the park. I know these gloomy days have not been so fun to be out and about going on a maybe WALK, but we are back to the drier weather moving into the middle of the week. Again, the trade-off is cooler conditions. Today, seasonably cool with highs in the 50s. It is going to be a soggy first half to our Sunday as showers push back in this morning into about midday. But after that, a few drier hours ahead later this afternoon before another round takes us into Monday morning. I'll time it out for you on Futurecast coming up after the break.
That is genius.
Yeah.
That is good. And now I'm hungry.
Same.
That's how it is. I mean, all that food looked good.
Looks great.
Looked so good.
What's the weather going to be like for the people going out there?
Yeah, as long as you have the umbrella, I think you'll be okay. It's the
Just
first half of the day that has the better chance for showers, and by about 1, 2 o'clock, we should be drying out. So there will be some drier hours to carve out for your Sunday. It's not a total washout, but in the next few, we do expect those showers to slide back in after a round of thunderstorm activity overnight. 44 degrees right now and cloudy. We're dealing with some low clouds. North Jersey starting in the mid-40s. Hapatcong and Franklin at 44. Same for Halden and Teaneck. Newark at 46 this morning. The park, we're waking up to 44 degrees on Long Island. Islip at 45 and out east 47 for Montauk, Poughkeepsie, and Bridgeport each at 45. That's where we're sitting in Belmar. So we are noticeably chillier than this time yesterday with some tough visibility in spots, just about a quarter mile down the shore for Belmar and Toms River. It's interesting looking at this map because it's the areas not dealing with rain that are seeing fog. If you're seeing better visibility, it's because the rain is actively falling. And we've seen a good good push of rain since about midnight yesterday. Almost an inch in Central Park, about 0.8 of an inch in Caldwell, where it's really the haves and have-nots, right? Islip just over 1/10 of an inch, a trace for Belmar, where there's been a lot of rain in Somerville and the park. So where we're seeing the showers push in right now are northern neighborhoods, and eventually this weak front will slide through the rest of the tri-state area as well, moving into mid-morning. Pockets of heavy rain over Accord, over Thompson. It looks like a round of heavy rain moving into Pike County right now, and this eventually slides to the south and east. It's the tail end of this long front that has been stalled out over portions of the mid-south and the Ohio River Valley for days, 4 consecutive days of this significant severe weather outbreak. And we are still seeing a severe threat in the southeast today, from Mississippi over through Alabama and North Jersey, a tornado watch. We're on the northern end of this, and it's just the rain, not even seeing much of a thunderstorm threat for today, but it will bring a soggy first half to our Sunday. So putting Futurecast into play, this line slowly meanders towards the metro area by late morning, early afternoon. Out east, it clears the east end by 1 or 2, and from there, a little bit of a lull through late afternoon, early evening Sunday. So again, it's not a washout today, but even when we're actively dry, not seeing rainfall on the radar, I think it'll still kind of feel misty and damp, just given the rain that we've seen. Cloud cover sticks around this afternoon, temperatures in the 50s. And then after about midnight tonight, we expect the radar to get active again with our next round pushing through, this one bringing with it cooler air, which means our suburbs well north and west of New York City could get a few wet snowflakes in the mix. As we pause it right around the morning commute tomorrow, it's still showery. I think the heaviest rain does stay offshore, but it's still going to bring in some wet spots for the Monday morning commute, something to think about tomorrow. But by mid-morning again, we're starting to clear out, and by lunchtime tomorrow, back to dry, cloudy conditions, but noticeably chillier temperatures. Highs tomorrow just in the 40s. Finally, that dry air moves in behind a second front moving toward Tuesday. We'll be able to ditch the umbrellas and see a little more sunshine both Tuesday and Wednesday, but temperatures will be much, much chillier. So today, the wetter half is the first half. Second half of your Sunday is still cloudy and misty, but we won't see much in the way of rain again until we move after midnight tonight. Temperatures today, just a few below the seasonal average in the mid-50s. Tonight is chilly, lows in the 30s and 40s with those showers moving back in, which means a soggy start to our Monday morning commute. Showers will taper off by midday tomorrow with highs in the 40s. Finally seeing a little more sun Tuesday and Wednesday, but the trade-off is it will be chilly, especially on Tuesday with that wind. Our wind chills in the mornings will make it feel like we're in the 20s, so don't put the winter coats away just yet. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back. Yeah, we're going to start with Magic here, who looks so cute sitting under this beautiful blossoming tree. Magic, what a sweetie. Diana, thank you for sharing. We also have Gracie, who is ready in her Easter best on this Sunday morning. Very sweet from Donna. And finally, we have Opie and Retweet. Honestly, this is exactly how I feel this morning. And the forecast doesn't help. Right now, we are seeing our next round of rain push in. Looks like our northern suburbs already seeing the rain. And the rest of us will get that at some point this morning as well. But it's not an all-day rain event. The second half of your Sunday is salvageable, but it's not necessarily pleasant. We stay a little misty, cloudy, and cool with highs in the 50s. And we're not done with the rain just yet. Another round of it on the way overnight into tomorrow morning, meaning a wet start to your Monday morning commute. But I'll let you know when you can ditch the umbrellas and the full AccuWeather forecast after the break. I desperately needed a smile this morning, so I am employing our big dogs to give you several smiles. We have Santiago here posing for the picture, smiling next to his sibling, Leica, very cute with the bow in her hair. We also have Nacho smiling big for us on this Sunday morning. It doesn't look like the gloomy conditions are getting Nacho down, Stephanie. Very cute. And we also have Enzo posing on the porch from Jen and Jim. I know it's a gloomy start to our Sunday morning, and yes, we do have rain chances in the forecast as we move into the next few hours, but it's not all rain all day. The second half of your Sunday is drier, although cloudy and cool. Can't ditch the umbrellas tomorrow. Soggy start to your Monday morning commute. But by Tuesday, it looks like we can trade in the umbrellas for the heavier coats as we dry out, but temperatures drop. We'll have the full AccuWeather forecast for you coming up right after the break. Sunday. Oh my gosh, we have a few more to share with you. First, Nola and Willow, who are learning a lesson on sharing on this Sunday morning. I wonder who will win that battle, right? My bet's on Willow, the small one, you know? And we've got Max here posing for the picture on the step. Very sweet. You can just tell that he knows his angles. He knows where to look. He knows when to smile. Stephanie, very cute. And Samosa, who's a little sad on the couch on this gloomy Sunday morning. But Samosa, better walk weather just ahead as we move toward Tuesday. We can trade our umbrellas in for coats because we're back to the sunny skies but cold and blustery conditions by the middle of the week. Today, however, it is dreary out there. We're seeing a little rain on the radar. I'll time it out for you on Futurecast and the full AccuWeather forecast coming up up after the break. I think I have to say sorry to Luna, because if this is a performance review, it's a rough forecast for Luna. I know, but Lisa, please let your baby know that by Tuesday it's a little less soggy, although by Tuesday it's a whole lot colder. I don't think Tigger here minds from Susan. I think he's having a great time playing fetch in the grass, and we do have better walk weather just ahead. Bogey and Ruthie are getting ready for Easter. I thought this is Big Dog Sunday, not Big Easter Bunny Sunday, but that'll do. Very sweet. Today, we are still tracking a few showers moving through this morning. Not everyone's seen the rain because the radar actually showing some drier pockets, which is better news for the rest of us after a very soggy start to the day in lower Hudson Valley. But we're not totally in the clear just yet. Cloudy and cool today with another round of rain on the way after midnight tonight. I'll time that out so you can make your Monday morning commute plans in the full AccuWeather forecast after the break.
Sing a little Les Mis, but I
Please.
thought as a public service, I will shut up.
I'll sacrifice some weather time.
No, just get on with the thing.
I'm trying to keep from having to talk about this again.
No.
Dang it. What's worse? This forecast or Michelle's?
She can do it.
Day. All right, sorry, go ahead.
There you go.
Gorgeous. Okay, say now 2 more days.
Oh my gosh, that's right, exactly. 2 more days.
And that's what we got left with this unsettled weather pattern. This is a live look at lower Manhattan, and you're just going to have to trust me on that because low cloud cover is still an issue. Shower chances favor the first half of today, and we've seen that in the lower Hudson Valley. But I actually think the metro area getting lucky, and some of that drier air starting to work in as the showers pass through, so we won't see as much in the way of rain as our northern neighborhoods did. But the rest of the day is cloudy, still having a misty or damp feel with temperatures in the 50s. Tomorrow, it's similar timing to today's shower chances. They favor the first half of the day, which means a soggy start to our Monday morning commute. But by tomorrow afternoon, mostly dry, cloudy, and noticeably colder. We are finally back to brighter conditions by the middle of the week. Both Tuesday and Wednesday, a touch more sunshine, but the trade-off is even colder air moving in. That with wind on Tuesday going to make it feel almost like winter once again. So if it's not one thing, it's the other. Today's the showers. By Tuesday, a little more sunshine, but it's going to be chilly. This morning, temperatures are still in the 40s for most of us. 48 in Somerville, 46 in Bridgeport and Central Park, 50 already in Sussex. It has been tough in terms of the visibility from about the city south. Still under 2 miles in Belmar, still under a mile in Toms River. We're at 1 mile of visibility in Islip with some pockets of denser fog out east. But the areas that the visibility is a little better have been the areas that have seen steady showers so far this morning. Right now, it's really not looking too bad as the radar starts to dry out in Sullivan County. Ulster County looking a little better as well. Dutchess still seeing widespread rain, but this is all shifting north and east, so we're clearing out momentarily. Most of this rain has been north of I-84 so far this morning. Also seeing another shower swing through Lebanon into Plainfield right now, so it's mainly Somerset and Hunterdon counties seeing this rain, but it can still track through the rest of the area as we move into the next few hours. We're on the edge here of this front that has stalled out over the past several days. It's what brought that significant severe weather outbreak over portions of the Mid-South into the Ohio River Valley for the past 4 days. This front is finally moving. It's what's dragging through the potential for rain today and then bringing in those colder conditions moving into the next few. Futurecast is still saying that this line of showers is going to move through. It's clearly not because we're already seeing those dry breaks, but I'm not going to want to eliminate the chance for a shower or two in the area until after about 1-2 o'clock this afternoon. From there, cloudy and cool with temps in the 50s. And then we get our next round of rain working in after midnight tonight. This bringing with it cold enough air to produce a few flakes well north and west of the city and a soggier start to the Monday morning commute. Maybe give yourself a little extra time to get where you're going, just knowing the shower chances are in the forecast the first half of the day tomorrow. But by the afternoon, we're clearing out the rain once again. It is noticeably cooler with highs in the 40s, and then temperatures get even colder into Tuesday as we dry out the pattern. So for today, yes, a shower chance still in the forecast for the next few hours. The second half of Sunday is cloudy and cool in the 50s, and then tomorrow, rain to start, drying out again in the afternoon, finally brighter Tuesday and Wednesday, but it will feel quite chilly. Michelle and Tony?
All right, Danny.